वंदे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिन्दुसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरं वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयतगिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपात्रस्य प्रकाशने च तदानुरक्तो गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमोदाक्ष जगोत्प्रवरेण्यो ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्नमभिष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरिञ्चनुतं शरण्यं भीतात्युहं पुनतपाल्भवाद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दं यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुरिजित किमपि गोपवधूष्वदर्श पूर्णानुरागरससागर सारमूर्तिः साराधिका मयि कदा कृपां करोषि। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे आजानुलंबित भुजौ कमखाबोधातु संकीर्तनैकपितरो कमलायताक्षो विश्वाम्बरो द्विजवरो जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपद्मं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नराणां। गंगातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषी त्ववामभागं। नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वाराणसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं। वागीशजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति संवित् त्वं नृसिंहमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे Krishna bhakti raso bhavitamatihi kriyatam yadi kutopi labhyate tatro lolyamopi mullo mekalam janma koti sukritoir nalabhyate Krishna bhakti rasa bhavitamatihi kriyatam yadi kutopi labhyate tatro lolyamopi mullo mekalam janma koti sukritoir nalabhyate Gauriya Goshtipati Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Paramahansa Jagadguru told to collect things having no connection with Krishna Bhajan. To collect things having no connection with Krishna Bhajan. It is our chronic disease. We are always ready to collect different kind of material things. We are always ready to collect material things. Those who have got no connection with Krishna Bhajan. I mean, object of our own enjoyment. I mean, we are always ready with your sense gratification. It is our chronic disease to collect objects having no connection with Krishna Bhajan. We are getting enjoyment in matter. What is the difference between Vishnu Bhakto and demon? Those who are demon, they are always busy with their sense gratification. They don't like to understand anything other than self-enjoyment. That they understand. And devotee, Vishnu Bhakto Bhavedaivo Asurastad Viparjaya. Vishnu Bhakto Bhavedaivo. Vishnu Bhakto Bhavedaivo Asurastad Viparjaya. Vishnu Bhakto Bhavedaivo. Bhavet means surely. Those who are Vishnu Bhakto, they are surely with Deva Bhav. They are Sattvic Bhav. Shuddha Sattvic Bhav. Vishnu Bhakta Bhavedvai. And those demons, just opposite of that. So, those who are those who are demonic character, they are getting enjoyment in material enjoyment. But they forget the topmost Vishaya, topmost object in the infinity world, the topmost Vishaya is Krishna, his lotus feet. We forget. All the topmost Vishaya is Krishna Charan. We forget. The name of Krishna, the seva of Krishna, we forget everything. We are not getting any enjoyment in Krishna seva. Very, very bad luck. Very, very bad luck. We are not getting any enjoyment. We are not getting any enjoyment in Krishna seva. That is very bad luck. That is our very ill luck, bad luck. Prabhupada speaking, just like candy is very sweet, but one patient having this kind of disease, what is the jaundice? One patient having this kind of disease, jaundice, cannot get any enjoyment by taking candy. Because of the poor condition, because of the poor condition of his bowels, because of the very poor condition, poor condition, ugly condition of that bile sac, pitta. Due to the deformation of this pitta, now at present, one patient having jaundice disease cannot get any enjoyment by taking candy. But candy actually is very sweet. But that man, that patient cannot get, is feeling bitter. But it's not actually bitter. Similarly, those who are aversive to Krishna bhajan, they get enjoyment in matter, and they are not getting enjoyment in Krishna bhajan. Krishna Nam, Krishna Leela, Krishna Seva, they are not getting any taste. Due to the poisonous reaction in the body, due to the poisonous reaction in the body, due to the reaction of that biles, even honey we don't like. Honey we cannot like. It's bitter. But this candy is the medicine of that disease. Sugar cane, juice of sugar cane, or any other candies is one kind of medicine for that kind of person. But in the beginning they cannot get any enjoyment. They will have to keep patience. They will have to keep patience. They can go on taking, and gradually, finally can get the taste. Because gradually the disease can go away, and again that patient can, after getting cure, he can get sweetness of that misery. Similarly, Prabhupada speaking, though you don't like, still go on hearing Krishna Nam, Krishna Seva, you go on doing HariKatha, Kirtan, and gradually that the attraction for matter, material attraction can go away. According to the proportionate of your remedy, from the disease, you can get the taste of candy gradually. You can get taste. Gradually you can get the taste of Sadhu Seva, Krishna Nam, HariKatha, you can get the taste. Then the sweetness of Krishna Nam automatically can unveil the mystery inside your heart. You can realize this is aprakita. And in that case, you can get the aprakita, taste of that Nam. Atah Krishna Namadi, na bhavet grajyam indriyai, ataha Krishna Namadi, na bhavet grajyam indriyai, sevan mukhehi juhayam, swameva, sevan mukhe juham, swameva spurut adha. Automatically. I was discussing about Brihad Bhagavatamrita, about some comparative statement of bhakti. Those who are demonic character, they cannot get the taste of Hari Bhajan. I already told, as per the advice of Srila Prabhupada, I already told. So those who are demons and those who are, devotees, there is always some competition, or always some, and here very pratijogitva. Here pratijogi means not competition, I can say, always there is some opposite thing. Mane, who is doing this, he can do just opposite. So, pratijogitva doesn't mean here competition. It means some kind of opposite thing you can give. Sarvatha pratijogitvam yat sadhutva asurattayoho, the demonic character and sadhuship totally opposite to each other. Totally opposite to each other. Always. There is some, competition you can find. Competition means they like to do this, they like to just opposite. In this way, competition. Actually, not competition. Competition means to do same thing we both are doing to get. Competition means same thing we are doing, but I like to do far better than you, more. That is called actual competition. Here, competition means they are doing competition means that the more they can do good, the more they can do good, the more they can do good, the more they can do bad. I mean, those who are demon, they like western zone, but for sadhu, eastern zone is auspicious. Follow. Eastern zone auspicious. Always opposite. You like to take prasadam by sitting in the ground, as per the Vedic culture. They like to take prasadam in the bed. Demon, they like to take in the bed. They think, we start with fry everything or bitter. They take bitter last. They take sweet everything fast. Just opposite. They save the mustache and keep the beard. We shave beard and keep mustache. Just opposite. So in this way they are speaking completely. Actually, so sarvatha pratijogitvam. It is written pratijogitvam. Pratijogitvam is a competition, but okay. Sarvatha pratijogitvam yat sadhutva surattayoho tat sadhaneshu saddhecha vaiparitam kilochitam. Whatever they are doing, sadhutva and asuratva. Sadhutva, sadhuship and asurship, totally opposite to each other. Totally they are opposite to each other. And those who are asur, their sadhan is just opposite of sadhu. Sadhu doing bhajan. So, this way all the time is opposite. Their qualities, their mood, their bhava, all opposite to each other. So, naturally, sadhu sadhan, asura and sadhu, that is surely regarding sadhu sadhan, it must be opposite to each other. It's quite natural. Those who are sadhu, they like to worship the lotus feet of Bhagavan, but those demonic character, demons, they like to know Atma Tattva, just opposite. Atma Tattva Gyan up to that, Dvaita Sakala Sadhu. Prem Bhakti is the sadhya. Ultimately, those sadhu, they like to get Prem Bhakti, but the demon, they just opposite of that, they are going to accept just opposite, impersonal Brahma. they like to submerge. They don't like to understand the Leela of Bhagavan. They never believe Bhakti, Bhakto Bhagavan, Guru, they are same. No. They are aprakito, Dham, Nam, Sadhu, Guru, Vaishnava, they are aprakito. They never like to believe. They never believe. They eternally Bhakti, Bhakto Bhagavan, eternally present. They never believe. They like to reach impersonal Brahma. Sometimes some foolish people, they like to compare the result of bhakti with the result of enmity with Bhagavan. With the enmity of Bhagavan. In what sense, that I can discuss, I told yesterday, previous week. But it is not true. Sometime in joking mood, sometime in joking mood, in joking mood, there is some opposite thing can be written. Joking mood. But what is this? Useless, actually. Like in Vedas, Shruti Stop. Like in Shruti Stop, I told yesterday, you can remember, from Bhagavad Gita Mahapuran 10th Canto, 87th chapter, I told 23 number sloka, Nivitam arunumano kshadira jogo jujo hridija Munayo upasate tadarayo pijoju smarana Siya urugenda bhoga bhuja danda vishakta diyo Vayamapite sama samati sangi saroja sudha. Apparently it seems, why it is written like this? Apparently you can think, why it is just opposite thing written? Try to understand. Nivito marun manoksha diro jogo jujo. Nivito marun manoksha diro jogo jujo hirdija. With full concentration, meditation. Nivito, in a solitary place. Nivito marun manoksha. Nivito marun manoksha diro jogo jujo hirdija. Monayo upasate tadarayo pijojo smarana. You can remember, sometimes jivas in Shastra it is written, jivas, they are Brahma, they are also Brahma. Yes, it is true. Jivas are also Brahma, but not Purna Brahma. Jivas are also Brahma. Jiva Brahma iva naparaha. When Shankaracharya writing, Jiva Brahma iva naparaha, Vedanta explanation, Shankaracharya wanted to speak, Jiva is Brahma, no other than that, really so. Qualitatively, Jivas are Brahma, no wrongly. But if somebody understand Jiva and Brahma something, there is mistake. Follow. It's mistake, na? It is not true. Jivas are not Purna Brahma. Already I told sloka, you can now, if somebody is speaking, Jivas are Brahma, then this conception is totally wrong conception. This can never be accepted. It's wrong, totally wrong. Here, with this conception, that those demons, Arayo mane, is the plural of Ori. Ori means enemy. In what mood? With what mood or what vichar? This is written, that those Rishi Manis, they are doing austerity and penance and meditation. They are watching Bhagavan inside their heart. Nivrito Maruno Nivita Marun, Manaksho, Man Rup Chakshu. Man, mind has another eyes, Manachakshu. Nivita Marun Manokshadiro Jogo Jujo Hridija Monoyo Upasate Tadarayo Pijojo Smarana Striya Urugendo Bhogo Bhujadondo Bishokta Dio Bayama Pite Shama Samadhi Shangri Saroj Sudha. This apparently this slok, if you discuss, you can think that in this sloka, those enemies of Bhagavan, they are given big honor. Apparently it seems. Those Mani Rishis, they concentrate very strong meditation in a solitary place. Same thing, those enemies, they are watching inside their heart Bhagavan with this meditation. Follow. And those Gopikas, Braja Gopikas, they are feeling attraction by watching the very wide chest of Bhagavan and by watching the hand, very long hand, Ajanulambita Bhujo. Krishna, Balaram, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, their hand is crossing the limit of knee. Knee, you know, Ghutna in Hindi. Crossing the limit, so long. By watching the hand of Bhagavan Sri Krishna, they think Urogendro, it is a very powerful snack. They want to get the embrace. They want to get the embrace of Krishna. When and how Krishna can embrace us with a long hand inside his chest, we can enjoy. Striyo urugendo bhogo bhujadondo bishakta diyo. Bishakta means they are feeling kama. Bishakta diyo means bishakta means they are feeling attraction. Kama. But this kama is aprakita kama. This kama is not material kama. Be careful. So, striyo means all those Brajagopikas, they are feeling attraction by watching the wide chest of Krishna and watching the long hand of Krishna, Bishakta Diyo. We too, we also want to get this kind of opportunity. Bayama Piti Samaha Samadeshangri Sarojo Sudha. We like to get the nectarian taste of the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Similarly, Samadhi follow, Samadhi Shangri. Those, hey Bhagavan, by getting control over pranavayu, man, indriyo, with full controlling manosangyam, with full concentration, those Mani Rishis, they are going to think, they are going to realize, they are going to say, they can see the same Tattva Bhagavan, your Tattva, Munigon. That Tattva they can realize inside heart, they can see. And by the result of your remembrance, all those enemies, they are also going to get the tattva prapto. They are going to get the same tattva, but not same way. Same tattva, but not same way. Don't be in confusion. In Chaitanya Chaitamrita, it is written, Krishna Praptir Upay Asankho. To get Krishna. How to get Krishna? There is countless procedure. They are all getting Krishna. But the procedure, the result is not same. comparison can be done. Those Muni Rishis, they are thinking inside their heart with positive mood. They like to see that tattva inside their heart. But those who are demons, those who are enemies, they are going to think about Krishna continuously. They cannot forget Krishna. They cannot forget Krishna. Because enmity is such a thing, that if you develop enmity with anybody, you cannot forget. You can get all the day and night when you are doing all your usual activities, but inside your mind you have some kind of meditation, you are thinking about that enemy, how to kill that enemy. Like Shishupal, Kamsa all the time thinking about Krishna. Kamsa all the time thinking about Krishna, when and how I can kill him, because he is my number one enemy. Follow. Though it seems peculiar, though apparently it seems peculiar, but this is fact. This is fact. If you do bhajan positively, you are doing HariKatha, HariKirtan, you like to remember Bhagavan, but cannot remember. You forget. Yes or not? Though externally, this discussion, it is peculiar discussion. It looks peculiar, but it's true. Whenever somebody develop enmity with anybody, then that enmity is always there inside heart, and you can remember that man with whom you have enmity. You know the reason for why Prabhupada told, Parashabhava karmani no prasanshed no garhe. Any shabhav behavior, acharan of anybody, parasabhava karmani or any karma, don't criticize or appreciate. You should not appreciate or criticize anybody. Those who are in bonded condition. Parashabhava karmani no prasanshed no garhe. Because to appreciate, you will have to think about that man. To appreciate somebody, you will have to think about that man, remember what all qualities he has. Or to criticize him, you will have to remember him, you will have to concentrate. And during that time, you can lose your bhajan. You cannot remember Bhagavan. Suppose you are going to criticize somebody. You are going to criticize somebody. And during that period, you cannot remember Bhagavan. You cannot remember, because your concentration is there. That's why Prabhupada told that it is very dangerous. If you like to criticize or appreciate bonded soul, it can bring a very dangerous situation in your life. Because parashabhava karmani no prasanshed no garhe. Because during that time, if you cannot remember Bhagavan, and by chance dead, you are going to die, then you can get bad result. You cannot go to Bhagavan. Because at the time of death, whatever you remember, you will have to get this. Jang jang bhaupi sarana bhavam tajati ante kalevaram. This sloka. Whatever you are thinking at the time of your death, you can get result accordingly. Tad bhave bhavita. So, if you develop enmity on anybody, you cannot forget. You can remember constantly. But if you do bhajan positively, I am asking you to do Hari Bhajan and remember Bhagavan. Because the basic thing of bhajan is that Satatam smartavyam Vishnu Vismartavyam no jatuji. It is the most fundamental point. It is the most fundamental point of our bhajan. That we should remember Bhagavan, we should not forget. We should not forget Bhagavan, we should remember Bhagavan. One is instruction, vidhi, and one is nished. You should not do it. One is vidhi, and another is nished. Shastra forbid you. Shastra forbid you. One forbid, one thing very vital, that is, you should remember Bhagavan, and one instruction that don't forget Bhagavan. This is the most point. This is the most fundamental point. All our bhajan is based on this vital point. So, by enmity, it is very easy to remember Bhagavan. Like Kamsa could not forget Bhagavan because of enmity, all the time. All the time he said, taking bath, going to take bath in water, but inside water he can see the picture of Krishna. He is going to sleep, in dream Krishna coming. Follow. Going to drink water, they are also watching Krishna inside that pot of water. Everywhere Krishna. So, by this kind of enmity factor, one can develop so much concentration that it is beyond our imagination. Whereas, if somebody doing positive bhajan, if Gurudev asking, you should remember Bhagavan, don't forget, but anyway he is going to forget. He is going to forget. So, it is really very difficult thing. But that doesn't mean we can start negative bhajan from tomorrow, we can think Bhagavan enemy. Not that. Our bhajan is positive. You can remember the reason for why that two Vaikuntha Parshad, Joy Vijay, came in this material world. Bhagavan told it, I am not going in details because you know everything, how they received cards from Chatussan, and finally they took birth at Hiranyakashipu. Always they remember. Bhagavan told them that if you like to come back to me, in Vaikuntha Jagat, then it will take 7 births. But if you like to come back to me very quickly, then you will have to follow the negative procedure. I mean, Vyatirik Bhav, enmity. You will have to wait for 7 births. If you like to come to me positive way. But if you like to come to me very quickly, I mean within 3 consecutive births, you can come back. Because enmity can facilitate, enemy can give you facility to come back to me very quickly. That doesn't mean we can start enmity with Bhagavan. But in this is the reason for why the appreciation of of those enemies of Bhagavan giving. Because enemies, they are concentrating Bhagavan, they are thinking about Bhagavan all the time, and that is the reason for why they can reach Bhagavan. But countless devotees, right from the beginning of Brihad Bhagavatamrita, I started discussing that countless devotees can be there, and their devotional practices also has some speciality, not same. That's why Sanatana Goswami Pad wanted to show us that all different kind of bhaktis. Hanumanji Maharaj having a special bhakti for Bhagavan, Pancha Pandav, they have some special bhakti for Bhagavan, those Jodubansi, they have some special bhajan for Bhagavan. Those Bhujovasis, they have special, all different. If there is countless devotees, if there is countless devotees, then countless devotees, they can have their individual bhajan procedure, different rasa taste also. So Kamsa concentrating and going, attaining Bhagavan. Shishupal, out of enemy, going to concentrate unto Krishna, but then they are getting Bhagavan, but not same way. Shishupal getting Brahma Sajujyo, a Bhagavat Sajujyo. I mean the Atma of Shishupal going to submerge in the aprakita body, I mean lotus feet of Krishna. That is called Bhagavat Sajujyo. Bhagavat Sajujyo is more and more dangerous. Bhagavat Sajujyo is more and more dangerous. Devotees, they hate Sajujyo. They don't like. They don't like. One is Brahma Sajujyo, they can go and submerge in the impersonal Brahma effulgence, they can submerge, this is called Brahma Sajujyo. Or if they are going to submerge in the body of Krishna, they are called Bhagavad Sajujyo. Both Sajujyo is very dangerous, very dangerous. Devotees, they never ask. Even I already told, Sarvamurtejajjo, even wanted to avoid this word mukti. Sarvamurtejajjo wanted to avoid even mukti, the word. Is not. So, and here it is written, I mean, Shruti there is a Shruti Vedas, they are going to pray. This is actually Veda Stuti. In Bhagavad Gita Mahapuran, 10th canto, 87th chapter, it is called Veda Stuti. Vedas going to recite some sloka in front of Bhagavan, in which we can find that Vedas, I mean the Shruti, they like to take the advantage like Gopikas. They like to take the advantage like Gopikas. Follow. Those women, those Brajagopikas, they are feeling attraction by watching the wide chest of Bhagavan Sri Krishna and watching the long hand of Bhagavan. They like to get embrace. Striyo urugendo bhog bhujadanda vishakta diyo vayamapite samaha samadeshangri saraja sudha. We like to get the nectarian feeling. We like to get this kind of nectarian devotional mood like a Gopikas. First of all, the Shrutis, they told, those Muni Rishis, they are in solitary place trying to concentrate. They are doing astute penances, so much, concentrate their mind. They are doing upasana, bhajan of Bhagavan, and they can watch Bhagavan, that tattva inside heart, Paramatma, and those who are enemies of Bhagavan, they are also going to attend the Tattva, they are also going to attend the Tattva because of constant remembrance. This is a similarity. Similarity not in other case. They like to remember negative way, they are remembering concentration and Rishi Muni also, but not same way. This is the comparative statement. That's why it is written. That like Rishi Munis they are doing, Astiti and Vinas are concentrating, they can see that Tattva inside their heart rishis, and those enemies, they are also, they can Tadarayopi Joju Smaranat, by remembering Bhagavan, they can get the same Tattva, and at the same time, those Gopikas in Vrindavan, they are going to get the taste of Krishna Charan. They like to love Krishna. Sriyo Urugendo Bhogo Bhujo Dando Vishakta Dhiyo Bhayamapite Sama. We like to get similar facility. We like to get similar advantage. Bhayamapite Sama. We like to get the same opportunity like them. Samadhi Sangri Sarojus. Bhayamapite Samaha Samadhi Sangri Sarojus Sudha. That kind of nectar we can get. We can get. So, in 7th canto, Naraji Maharaj speaking to, in 7th canto, we can find, in 7th canto, we can find that Naraji Maharaj going to speak in front of Yudhishthira Maharaj. But Yudhishthira Maharaj was not alone. Even Krishna was present in the full assembly. In the full assembly, Naraji Maharaj speaking. You can find in 7th canto, 1st chapter, 29th sloka. Kamad deshat bhayat krudhat, kamad deshat bhayat snehat, bhaktishvara manaha, aveshya tadagang hitva, bahavas tadgatingataha. Follow. It is impossible for Yudhishthira Maharaj to speak this way, but still speaking this way. Why? It is impossible for Naraji Maharaj. It is impossible for Naraji Maharaj to speak this way in front of Yudhishthira Maharaj, but speaking this way. Why? That we like to understand. That we like to understand. Kamad deshad bhaya snehad jatha bhaktishvara manaha aveshya tad agang hitva bhavas tad gatingata. Try to remember this sloka in 7th canto. Kamat, by kama, by deshad, enmity, adverse attitude, kamat deshad, out of fear, out of kama, out of enmity, out of fear, out of affection, anyway. If you are successful to concentrate onto the lotus feet of Bhagavan, then you can come out successful. Then you can come out successful. Why and how? That I am speaking. That kamat, कामाद देशाद भयात को जाए, कामाद देशाद भया स्नेहा. Anyway, out of kama, out of enmity, out of fear, out of affection, somehow if you are successful to concentrate in Bhagavan, maybe negative way, but still you can get success. That's mean it is the glorification of Bhagavan. Externally it seems Naraji Maharaj speaking just opposite, which is not good. But Naradji Maharaj is in intoxication of bhakti. Naradji Maharaj is in the intoxication of bhakti. So, one drunkard can speak something which is not usual. It's quite natural. So here Naradji Maharaj is a drunkard of bhakti juice, bhakti amrita. That's why going to speak in such a way, which it seems apparently that Naradji Maharaj is going to appreciate all the negative procedure of bhajan, which is strictly prohibited. But still, we can show that Naradji Maharaj, out of intoxication, bhakti, amrita, going to speak this way, ultimately, it is the target of Naradji Maharaj is to glorify Bhagavan. Because here it is written, Kamad Deshad Bhayad Snehad Yatha Bhaktishwara Manaha. Somehow, by hook and crook, if you are successful to concentrate in Bhagavan, you can get siddhi. That doesn't mean we all can follow the negative positive. Not that. It is one kind of glorification. You see the glorification of Bhagavan. If somebody out of enmity thinking Bhagavan, still Bhagavan is so merciful, giving this advantage to come. They can get the tattva, reach, mukti, follow. So, Kamad Deshad Bhayad Snehad Yatha Bhaktishwara Manaha Avesho, induction, concentration. You cannot say any other thing. Avesho tad agham hitva bhavas tad gatim gataha. Somehow, if you are successful to concentrate in Bhagavan, positive way and negative way, it matters little. It matters little somehow. In this case, it matters. In this case, it matters little. I mean the Siddhanta, which is what I mean to say. Otherwise, there is an infinity difference. It matters little, positive way, but you can get Bhagavan. Because all your sinful result of your sinful activities, all the result of your sinful activities can burnt out. Because you are thinking about Bhagavan. I know you are negative way, but still you are thinking about Bhagavan. So since you are thinking about Bhagavan, Bhagavan not going to deprive you. Aveshyatad adang hitva bhavastad gatingataha. Many such examples you can give. Many such examples you can give that somehow they were successful to concentrate in Krishna, but they came out successful. Shishupal, Dandavat, Putana, Kamsa, Jarasandha, Ravan, they all. Kama deshad bhaya sneha yatha bhaktishwara manaha aveshyatad agam hitva bahuvastad gatim gataha. That's why finally Naradji Maharaj was bound to say, Tasmat kenupupayinaha manaha Krishna niveshaya. Tasmat, that's why Naradji Maharaj finally passing remark, Tasmat kenupupayinaha manaha Krishna niveshaya. Tasmat, that's why somehow one should concentrate in Krishna. It is general advice. But that doesn't mean Naradji Maharaj speaking, we can think like Putana, Jarasandha, not that. It is one kind of, statement. That somehow, even if they are going to think Krishna negative way, still it is Krishna, the Supreme Lord. It is glorification of Krishna. Still, they can get mukti. Kamad deshad bhaya snehad yatha bhaktishwara manaha aveshyatad agam hitva bahuvastad gatim gataha. After that, Naraji Maharaj was bound to pass this remark in the open assembly. Tasmat kenuppayinaha manaha Krishna nivesha. That is why it is an open advice. Even those who are demon, they can take advantage of it. It is an open advice. Tasmat kenuppaya. Somehow, by hook and crook, if you can concentrate in Bhagavan mind, you can concentrate your mind in Bhagavan, you can bhavavat tat gating gataha. They got his gati. But of course the result is not same. It depends. Now, Naraji Maharaj in 7th canto wanted to pass this kind of remark which can bring on revolution, evolution. It is really one kind of evolution, because particularly Naraji Maharaj is the Acharya of Bhakti. Srila Naraji Maharaj is the Acharya of Bhakti. How is possible that Naraji Maharaj is going to pass this kind of remark? Yes. Naraji Maharaj speaking, Maharaj, Yudhishthir Maharaj, I am sure about it. Naraji Maharaj speaking to Yudhishthir Maharaj, Rajan, I am sure about it. Yatha Vairanu Bandheno Martahas Tanmayatam Iyat Na Tatha Bhakti Yogena Itime Nishchitamati. Very excellent. Naraji Maharaj speaking, I am sure about it that if somebody going to think Krishna with full enmity, for him, he cannot forget Krishna. But if somebody going to approach Bhagavan positive mood, bhakti yogena, then you cannot concentrate. Mayadevi can create some problem. You like to think about Krishna, but you think my mind is now become crazy, thinking so many things. It is the arrangement of Mayadevi. It is the arrangement of Mayadevi, be sure. It is the arrangement of Mayadevi. Mayadevi cannot allow to do some seva. You are trying. But finally, Mayadevi can leave you. When Mayadevi can discover that your Guru Bhakti is Ananya Bhakti, when Mayadevi can discover that your Guru Bhakti is abnormal, exceptional, then Mayadevi can leave you. But at present, no. At present, you like to do some seva, you can feel some problem. So mental disturbance, you can feel some, you cannot feel that Guru Vaishnava helping you all the time, you cannot feel this one. This problem is created by mind. So, it is one kind of evolution, this kind of remark by Naraji Maharaj. Naraji Maharaj speaking the truth. It is fact. Yatha vairanu bandhena. Somebody thinking Bhagavan as an enemy. Somebody thinking Bhagavan as his great enemy. He can get lost in this enmity. Try to understand. One, if somebody have enmity with Krishna, very great enemy, he thinks Krishna is a great. Anyway, he cannot forget Krishna because he has enmity. Mayadevi can give backing. Mayadevi can give fuel. Follow. Mayadevi can add fuel to the fire. First point, enmity there. Second point, Mayadevi going to add fuel, so you can never. But when you are going to think positive way, doing Hari Bhajan, Mayadevi can go against you. Mayadevi can go against you, na? That's why you cannot concentrate. So Naraji Maharaj, in one sense, Naraji Maharaj is perfect, Siddhanta. It is true. Practically you can try. In your life, practically you have seen, I think. It is one kind of arrangement of Mayadevi. You cannot remember Bhagavan, you can forget. Oh, in the morning time I was doing some japa, I was singing. Now I am in outside road, I forget. But this is not the case with Guru Vaishnava. Guru Vaishnava cannot remember, Guru Vaishnava cannot forget Bhagavan. Abhishruti Krishna Padaravindayo, Abhishriti Krishna Padar Vindayoru, Chinoti Avhadrani Chasantanoti, Satasya Suddhim Paramartha Bhaktim, Gyanancha Vijnana Viraga Yuktam. Abhishriti. We need to grow. We need to grow this kind of mood. We are less interested to forget Bhagavan, but we forget Bhagavan. We don't want to forget Bhagavan, but we forget Bhagavan. This is the arrangement of Mayadevi. Mayadevi cannot allow. That's why I already told 2 slokas. Two slokas I told that day. Shankar Bhagavan speaking to Parvati. Parvati want to go to join the function Jagya, Brihaspatitsa, Jagya at the house of Daksha Prajapati father. But Shankar Bhagavan speaking, don't go there. You cannot get any honor there. It will be bad. Mat bachanam atihayo. If you are going to ignore my instruction and do fancifully, tato, after that you cannot get mangal. Tato mangalam na bhavishyat. Cannot get mangal. Follow. And after that, Sati Devi started giving answer. Well, at the house of father, children can go without any invitation, but he is not going to invite me. Okay? Without invitation, daughter of son can go to the house of father. It's natural. But Shankar Bhagavan told, if that is right, your Siddhanta is good, that in the house of Guru, in the house of father, mother, friend, anybody can go anytime. That's right. But Shankar Bhagavan speaking, this is right. But when right? When the host, the house where you are going, they are not going to think me enemy. Try to understand. If the householder, if the owner of the house, if the host not going to think me that I am enemy, then I can go. If you are going to think me enemy, father going to think me enemy, your father think I am his enemy, and you are with me, mane Shankar and Shakti non-different from each other. Is Vedanta Siddhanta. Shankar Bhagavan speaking, you and me non-different, because you marry me. You are my Shakti. So, to insult you and to insult me all the same. So he insulted me, I never mind. I am not going to take any step against him. Anyway, he wanted to insult me, okay, I bear it. But now you like to go to the house of your father who wanted to insult me heavily. That is very dangerous. I think you cannot get mangal. If you go, utihayo madvachaha. If you go, if you like to ignore me and go, tato sang na bhavishyati. Sang means mangal. Tato sang na bhavishyati. You cannot get mangal. You can go as you like. That time, Shankar Bhagavan, Yatha arivir vyathate silimukhair shete arditango hridayena duyata shanam yatha vakradhiyam duruktivir divanishing tappati marmatarita. Shankar Bhagavan is a teacher, a Jagat Guru. Shankar Bhagavan speaking. Yatha arivir na vyathate. If some enemy going to strike you with with some arrow, then somehow treatment can be there. So you can get, you can apply medicine, and somehow you can sleep. Jatha arivir na bhathate sili mukhoir. That kind of pain, if you are going to develop some injury in the battlefield, okay, it cannot be so dangerous as you can get, as you can develop injury inside your heart by the hostility mood of the host, who is speaking all rubbish, insulting, looking at you like enemy, red eyes. I think it is more dangerous, because if you develop injury by some weapon or somehow, medicine can be applied. If it is not so dangerous, you can sleep at the night. Medicine, you can apply medicine, you can get recovery, but Shanam yatha vakradhiyam duruktivhir divanishing tappati marmataritaha. But the arrow thrown from the mouth of enemy, it is one kind of missile. I mean speech, all rubbish speech. This is one kind of arrow thrown from the mouth of your enemy, who is speaking all rubbish. It's more dangerous. And that kind of owned injury, if you develop that kind of injury, then it is really impossible to forget. What to speak about forget? Even you cannot sleep at the night. Your heart is burning. You are thinking, this way I was insulted. I know so many cases. I can show you practical example. Some 8 years, 10 years back, one daughter of one father informed me. Actually, the father actually speaking the condition of daughter. Father speaking the condition of daughter. Daughter already done engineering from engineering college. After that, having a good amount of salary, Virat, but very nice girl. But somehow he was bound to marry somebody. So much attraction, so much attachment with somebody. After that, he is giving result. After the enmity, divorce, and she cannot forget. She cannot forget. She wanted to commit suicide, this condition. So cannot forget. So it's quite natural, this kind of enmity, So, it is true, Shankar Bhagavan speaking. Shankar Bhagavan speaking, Jatha orivir na vyathate, tatha orivir na vyathate silimukhai, sete arditango hridaye na duyata, shanam yatha vakradhiyam duruktivir, divanisham tappati marmataritai. If you develop that kind of injury inside your heart, that is impossible to forget. You cannot take even rest. Also from Mahabharata we can know another slok. Rohote sayakoir vidhyam banam parashunahatam bacha durukyam vibhasam na sangrohoti baka khatam. What is written? Sangrohote sayakoir vidhyam banam parashunahatam bacha durukyam vibhasam na sangrohoti baka khatam. What is the meaning? Rohote sayakoir vidhyam banam parashunahatam. If you take one carter and enter into forest or sub-forest, you start cutting all trees, random, cut, you can go and cut it. but that trees, today or tomorrow, again can grow. Try to understand. If you enter one sub-forest or forest, rohote sayakoir vidyam banam parasuna hatam. If you start cutting all forests, random, cut. But today or tomorrow, again, those trees and keepers can grow. But if you are insulted by somebody, bacha, duruktam, vibhatsam, if some going to abuse you, insulting you heavily, going to speak all rubbish, bacha, duruktam, vibhatsam, na sangrahoti baka khatam. If your heart develop that kind of injury due to the missile, the arrow thrown from the mouth of your enemy, that you can never forget. I can give one example. Ashwathama was insulted by Bhimsena. Bhimsen. You can remember, I like to give you a reminder. Bhimsena, because Bhimsena and Arjun was supposed to kill him. But Krishna told, he is Brahman actually. Brahman should not be killed. Brahmabandhu nahantabhyo atotai badarhana. Brahmabandhu, if Brahman is very what class Brahman? Third class Brahman. But still he cannot be killed. Brahmabandhu nahantabhyo atotai. Atotai means a spy who is doing all rubbish. Atotai. Going to give. Atotai, there is definition in Mahabharata. Those who are giving fire to your house, abducting your wife, going to give poison in your food. Atotai vadarhana. Without any information, going to kill you, going to snatch all property and everything from you unnecessarily. All they are atotai. So those who are cheater, those who are, they should be killed. They are always making conspiracy. They are spy. They are antagonist. They are searching opportunity when to kill you. They should be killed. So Duryodhana wanted to apply fire in the house of Panchapandav, They were given, Bhimsena was given poison. They wanted to cheat in the chess game. Pasha. Chess game. Wanted to cheat them, wanted to snatch out, they wanted to abduct, not abduct, actually wanted to insult openly Draupadi, wife of Panchapandav. This way, they should be killed, 100%. But Bhagavan speaking, Ashwathama is Brahman. Actually, these are the rules. Brahmabandhu nahantabhyo atotai vadarhana. Enemy, spy, enemy, they should be killed. But then, by the advice of Krishna, they didn't want to kill Ashwathama, only they wanted to throw him out. Only they wanted to insult him by shaving head, giving some yogurt on the head, throwing some yogurt on head and shaving one side and throw. Like the case of Rukmi, the brother of Rukmini. He wanted to pick up great hostility with Krishna. Krishna wanted to insult him. Krishna not killing him by the order of Balaram, but going to save one side of mustache, one side of beard, one side of head, and going to throw out of that, That was more and more insulting for Rukmi. So Rukmi took resolution to kill Krishna. Similarly, Shishupal also. They took resolution to kill Krishna. Kansa also took resolution to kill Krishna. Follow. So Shishupal was insulted heavily. Shishupal was insulted heavily by Panchapandav and thrown out of tent. That's, Ashwatthama. Ashwatthama was insulted and thrown. But Ashwatthama could not forget. Ashwatthama could not forget. Always thinking how to kill. So our second sloka I wanted to speak. If you are going to enter into forest or sub-forest and going to want to kill and cut all trees, but today or tomorrow from that trees again tree can grow. But if somebody going to insult you such way, that way, you cannot. Ashwatthama also wanted to abduct Draupadi, could not do it. Mahabharata is written. Wanted to abduct but could not. This way actually, so Naraji Maharaj speaking, Yatha Vairana Bandhena Martam, Yatha Vairana Bandhena Marta Tanmayatam Iyat. Out of enemy, they get lost in themselves. They cannot forget. So Narjima speaking, this kind of concentration is not possible positive way. This kind of concentration in Bhagavan not possible in positive way. That doesn't mean we can follow positive way. And that doesn't mean we can follow negative way from today. Not that. It is one kind of example. Yatha vairanu bandheno stanmayatam iyat marto tanmayatam iyat. Yatha vairanu bandheno martaha stanmayatam iyat na tatha bhakti yogena iti me nishchitamati. I am 100% definite about it. That positive way people cannot concentrate in Bhagavan so easily as is possible negative way. So kenu puppayena manaha Krishna niveshayat. Somehow it is open invite, openly, open statement. Kenu puppayena manaha Krishna niveshayat. Somehow you will have to concentrate onto the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Kenu puppayena manaha Krishna nivesha. Not lotus feet, because enemy cannot think that Krishna's lotus feet. We think. We are thinking. Krishna, no, those enemies they cannot think. That's why anyhow you will have to concentrate in Krishna to get mukti. Kenu puppayena manaha Krishna niveshayat. Anyhow, you have to concentrate. So, Naraji Maharaj is number one Bhakti Yoga Acharya. Naraji Maharaj is number one Bhakti Yoga Acharya. He is a drunkard. He is the drunkard of that Bhakti Nectarian juice of Bhakti. That's why this kind of comment is passing. That's why it is one kind of glorification of Bhagavan. Apparently it seems that Naraji Maharaj is going to glorify those, demons and their procedure of bhajan, not that. Follow. This kind of sloka we can find in Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran. Many times I told before, you can remember, maybe 1 year, 2 years before I told. Aho vokiyam stana kalakutam jigangsaya apayayat. Stanam apayaya stanam jaddapi asadhi leve gotim dhatri uchitam tato anyam kangba dayalam sanam. Aho Bokijam Stana Kalakutam, Aho Bokijam Stana Kalakutam, Aho Bokijam Stana Kalakutam, Jighansaya Apayayat Jadvapya Shaddi Leve Gotim Datruchitam Tato Anyam Kambadayalam Saranam Bhajam. You see, the sloka spoken by Suttadev Goswami speaking. Follow. Aho Bokijam Sthanakal. It is written in Bhagavatam. Putana came in front of Krishna with hostile mood to kill Krishna by giving the breast milk to Krishna by applying called a Kalkut poison. I mean by the one touch of Kalkut beast can kill you. But still, Krishna wanted to give Dhatri Uchitam, like mother, Dhatri. Dhatri means fostering mother. Dhatri means fostering mother. Krishna wanted to give her the gati of fostering mother, who is taking care of baby. So you see the mercy. That's why it is written, Tato Anyam. After watching this kind of endless mercy, after watching this kind of endless mercy of Krishna, how I can leave Krishna and worship other demigods and other avatar? How? Tato Anyam, Kangbaduyalam. Who is such merciful? Who is there, such merciful, whom I can worship like Krishna? Not possible. Not possible. Not possible. So, Naradji Maharaj is one kind of drunkard who is drinking nectarian bhakti juice. So, is speaking this kind of Siddhanta Vichar. It is perfect, but apparently it seems it unusual. It is perfect Siddhanta Vichar. Otherwise, in front of whole assembly, how it is possible for Naradji Maharaj to speak this way? It is true. It is true. So, Bhakti and Advai Gyan Tattva not same. Bhakti and Advai Gyan Tattva not same. Those who are attaining Advai Gyan Tattva, they are only attaining Advai Gyan Tattva. They are less interested about Seva. They are not thinking about Seva. But devotee thinking about devotion, Seva, whereas the Mayavadis, Asuras, they want Advai Tattva Gyan, Advai Atma Gyan. Both not same. The Sarup of their Sadhu Sadhan all different from each other. All result also different. Krishna bhaktaiva sadhutyam sadhanam paramam hi Krishna bhaktaiva Krishna bhakto eva sadhutvam sadhanam paramam hi sa. Krishna Bhakto is the topmost sadhu, because if you are in touch with that absolute object, somehow somebody can say sadhu. But sadhu, this word we cannot use everywhere. You can go to Haridwar, outside people coming, they are speaking all to Mayavadis. Oh Sadhu Maharaj, they are speaking sadhu. But in true sense, they are not sadhu. They don't know they are speaking. Even X-mission, Y-mission, with red cloth, like blood, they also say, you are sadhu, you give me kippa. But they are not sadhu. They are not sadhu. Actually, sadhu, this word, we cannot use everywhere. Sadhu means those who are going to those who are going to search Sadharma, those who are going to follow Sadharma, they are sadhu. So everybody not sadhu. It is not my opinion. It is the opinion of Shastra. So some Swamiji, some Hansa, Paramahansa, everybody speaking. The Hansa, Paramahansa only possible about Vaishnava, not for other. Not for anybody we can apply. We cannot apply this Hansa, Paramahansa not for everybody. We cannot speak. There are so many definitions. Even in Jaiva Dharma you can get all explanation about it. So, those who are following Sadharma, they are actually sadhu. Those who are worshipping Kali, Durga, Mahadev, no, they are not sadhu. We are not going to insult them. It is not our target to insult them. It is not our target to insult them, but we are bound to speak the truth. We are bound to speak the truth. So there somebody can worship Kali, Durga, Shankar, they can do. Ganesh, but they are not sadhu. Sadhu means those who are following Sadharma, they are only, can be sadhu this too. But anyway, everybody is speaking this. So, Krishna Bhakta iva sadhuttam. Krishna Bhakta means somebody can express doubt. Why? If we are speaking Ram Bhakta, not sadhu? Yes. Krishna Bhakta means overall conception. Krishna, when I am speaking Krishna Bhakta, then it includes Ram Bhakta, and Nishinga Bhakta, Varaha Bhakta, Kurumadev, I mean all Vishnu Tattva. That's not a big. But if I speak Krishna, that is complete. If I speak Krishna, that is complete. Somebody asking me, why you are not, in HariKatha, why you are not speaking about our Gurudev? Somebody asking, with angry attitude. I say my Guru Padma told, if you speak about the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, the Prabhupada, if you can speak all the Siddhanta which are of the Prabhupada, then it is complete. That's why I am not speaking. They become angry. Why you are not speaking about our Gurudev international preacher? I cannot speak. Because my Gurudev told me, if you can speak about the Prabhupada, then your discussion, HariKatha is complete. You need not speak anything. That's why I am speaking. So you have no right to attack me. I cannot compel you to hear my HariKatha. It is your desire. You can hear, you cannot hear. You can reject, that's up to you. It depends upon your luck. If you are lucky, then you can hear. Otherwise you can go away. So sadhu means Krishna Bhakti is sadhu. That means Ram Bhakti is also sadhu. Krishna means, if I speak Krishna, then all included. Because Ishvara, Paramakrishna, Satchidananda Vigraha, Anadi Radhi Govinda, Sarva Karana Karanam, Krishna Bhaktaiva Sadhutyam, Sadhanam Paramam Hisa. Krishna Bhakta can be spoken sadhu, and his sadhan, what he is doing, it is absolute. Krishna Bhaktaiva Sadhutyam, Sadhanam Paramam Hisa. Taya Sadhyam Tad Angri Abjajugalam Paramam Phalam. Krishna Bhakta is actual sadhu. Krishna Bhakta is actual sadhu. His bhajan is absolute bhajan, and the result of his bhajan is absolute achievement, because they like to get the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Krishna bhaktaiva sadhutyam sadhanam paramam hisa taya sadhyam tad angri abja jugalam paramam padam. So their devotional practice, their bhajan can ultimately help them to get the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Bhagavat Padma. But whereas those demons, Mayavadis, Advai Atmagyan, they can think, we are Brahma, we are Brahma, we are Brahma, we are Brahma. In course of sorting out what is Brahma, what is Tat, what is Atat. What is Brahma Vastu, what is Atat Vastu, then they are going to throw out Bhagavan, Parabrahma. That is their capacity. What we can do for them. Follow, what we can do. Because according to the mood of devotees, Bhagavan appear in front of them. Tulsidas ji got darshan of Ramchandra more than one time. Also, when Tulsidas ji came in Vrindavan, near Gopeshwar Mandir, Kach Mandir, there also Tulsidas ji already got the darshan of Krishna, but he was very much interested to take darshan of Ram Lalai Ishtadev. Krishna, with laughing mood, wanted to show him Ram Murti, Ram Sarup. Tulsidas ji requested Krishna, Prabhu, I know that you and my Ishtadev Ram is all same, but still it is my request. I like to take darshan of the lotus feet of my Ishtadev. So, he was successful to take darshan of. I can discuss about this point tomorrow in details. Those Mayavadis, they are thinking about Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, Jivaiva Brahmana Paraha, Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi means? Tattvamasi means Tat Tvam Asi. Tat Tvam Asi. You are that Brahma. But our explanation, Gauri explanation, Tasho Tam Asi. Tattvamasi means Tasho Tam Asi. Kasho, Krishnasho. Tasho Tam Asi. This is our explanation. You are the property of Bhagavan. You have no separate identity. Those who are devotee, day by day, they are enjoying rasa inside heart. Whereas Mayavadis, those who are thinking about Brahma, doing a bhajan, Brahma, they are losing, they are losing the softness of heart. Their heart become very hard. Their heart become very hard, dry. Their heart become very hard and dry. By devotional practice, your mind can dissolve. By devotional practice, your mind can dissolve. You can get a very nice mood. And in Advaita and Baba, if you do bhajan, Brahma, you can only chinmatra anubhati, only all are Brahma, 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 Brahma. If you do bhajan of Bhagavan, you can utter the name of Bhagavan, you can Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela, Shravan, Kirtan, all bhakti you can do. Shravan, Kirtan. But Jnani is concentrating in the word Tattvamasi, Tattvam-asi, which is not at all good. So, the result of bhakti is prema. The ultimate result of bhakti is prema. And the result of jnana, if you are going to practice dry jnana, the result is agyan nibriti. Agyan nibriti. Agyan nibriti means you can cut agyan. Actually, it is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is written, Jnani, it is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita, you can search, it is written, Jnani জীবন মুক্ত দশা পাইনু করে মানে বস্তুত বুদ্ধি শুদ্ধি নহে ভক্তিবিন। Jnani, one Mayavadi always thinking, I am Brahma, I am out of Maya, I am Jnani, oh, vast knowledge, But it is written in Chaitanya Chaitamrita, Jnani Jivan Mukta Kori Mane. One Jnani thinking, I am Mukta, Jivan Mukta, in living time, in living condition I am Mukta, but actually not so. Vastuto buddhi shuddhi nahe bhakti. Without bhakti, their intellect is not pure, very contaminated. Vastuto buddhi shuddhi nahe bhakti bini. Without bhakti, their intellect is not pure. Follow? Vastuto, they think that we are mukta, but they cannot get result. So, this is the explanation. Krishna bhakta iva sadhutyam sadhanam paramam hisa taya sadhyam tad angri abja jugalam paramam phalam. So now I like to clarify this point. A kamad Kamad deshad bhayat krodhat, Kamad deshad bhayad snehat. Naraji Maharaj speaking to Yudhishthir Maharaj, Yudhishthir, somebody thinking Bhagavan with full concentration as an enemy. As an enemy, somebody out of fear, Kamsa was successful with this mood of fear, always fearing. And you, Yudhishthir Maharaj, you and your group, your brothers, all your family, out of affection, you all love Krishna, you get Krishna out of affection. You get it, Krishna? Juyam niloke batavuri bhaga, Juyam niloke batavuri bhaga, Jesam grihana munayo vijanti, Jesam grihana basati tishakshat, Guru parabrahma manosalingam. What is it? Naraji Maharaj speaking to Yudhishthira Maharaj, you are very lucky in this world. Juyam niloke batavuri bhaga. You are very, very lucky, Yudhishthira Maharaj. Juyam niloke batavuri bhaga. Jesham grihana manayo vijanti. Yesham grihana basati tishakshat Guru parabrahma manosalingam. You are very lucky because at your house all Rishimuni always coming. In your house always Rishimuni coming. So those Rishimuni, they are rare. Those Rishimuni, their darshan is really rare. This Rishimuni, their darshan is really rare, very, very rare. But you are getting. If you like to take darshan of some Rishi, you can get darshan? Not possible. A rare darshan, very, very rare. But Yudhishthira Maharaj, you are getting darshan of Rishimuni all the time. Because all Rishimuni coming in your house. Why? Because in your house, Guru Parabrahma Manusalingam. Bhagavan Paratpara Akhileshwar, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, who is the Paratpara Akhileshwar, Parabrahma, is staying inside your house as your relative. So how lucky you are, Yudhishthira Maharaj. Jiyam niloke batavuri bhaga jesam grihana manayo vijanti jesam grihana vasati sakshat guru parabrahma manusalingam. So it's true. Here kama desha, the kama is not kama. You can think this kama mean your strong desire to get that object. This is called kama. So by kama, prakita kama, those gopikas, they were successful. Kama desha, this enmity, Shishupal, Dandavat, they all, Kansa. So kam, aprakita means attraction. My object of attraction, I like to get it, without which I don't like to live. That is called kama. Kama means my object of tremendous attraction, I like to get it. I mean the object of my, target of my attainable object. So this is called kama, in general. Tanmay means, why material people, they are feeling too much oneness with matter. Try to understand. Why material people, they are feeling too much oneness with matter. I can discuss this, Hamsa Gita, I can speak. Tomorrow I can touch. How it is possible that our heart entering into matter, matter entered into heart? How possible? Why people getting too much oneness with money, position, building, property, everything? Why? Because they have concentration. I have repeatedly told, though Atma has nothing to do with this matter. Though Atma has nothing to do, Atma is totally separate. Paro opi manute anartham tatkitan chavi paddhati. Though Atma has nothing to do with this matter, but still, due to Maya, they get involved and they think, whatever things happening, that Jivatma crying. Oh, I am feeling pain, I am pleasure. This kind of concession coming this way. Too much oneness with matter. So if people can get too much oneness with Bhagavan, or can get too much oneness with enemy, it's possible. Because every action has its equal and opposite reaction. Because every action has its equal and opposite reaction. Follow. Every action has too much oneness with matter. That's why we are trying our best, but we cannot do. Too much oneness we are feeling with matter, we cannot go out of matter. It is impossible. Too much oneness. Why? Because we have affinity for matter. Wife, children, building, money, position, honor. Very, very attachment. That's why they cannot. The too much attention, too much oneness there. Dhayato vishana punkshan sangaste supajate. Sangyat kamat krudo vijate. Krodhat bhavati shanmohat siti vibram. Situ vibramshad buddhinasat pranasya. There is a procedure. Too much oneness. One man thinking about one beautiful girl. Too much oneness. Day and night, cannot forget. Even cannot study properly. Whenever taking the book to read, he thinks the face of that. That girl is not here, but thinking. Too much oneness. After that, when the girl, he could not get that girl, he wanted to commit suicide. Because too much oneness. So if you can get oneness by thinking Krishna, concentrating in Krishna as an enemy, it's possible. Or if you can concentrate on the lotus feet of Krishna by positive mood, by devotional mood, like those Gopikas, they cannot forget Krishna. They like to forget Krishna, but they cannot forget Krishna. Because they have tremendous attraction for Krishna. Tremendous. That is called Kama. So, out of Kama, out of Kama, if, due to Kama, the Gopikas are successful. Due to Viddesh, enmity, hatred, or Kamsa, everybody, Shishupal, by boy, Kamsa, due to boy, Shishupal, Viddesh, enmity, Kamsa, due to fear, you, Yudhishthira Maharaj, you all, out of, due to affection, tremendous. Avesho tad agam hitva bhavas tad gatim gataha. Tomorrow I can discuss all in details, and today I like to stop here. And our Sri Sanatana Goswami Pad writing commentary. Kamad deshad bhaya snehad yatha bhaktishvara manaha avesho tad agam hitva bhavas tad gatim gataha. Naradji Maharaj speaking, and our Sanatana Goswami writing Tacha kevalam janma maranadi sangsaro prabhav abhava samyabhiprayena bhagavad smaran darshan dayaluttadi anubhava vikkhapana pekshayo bettum Bettu hi aham. And why Naradji Maharaj speaking this way? That I already explained anyway. Today I like to stop. Excuse me. Krishna bhakti raso bhavitamati kriyatam jadi kutopi labhati tatro lollomopi mullamekalam janma koti sukritoir nalabhati. Krishna bhakti raso bhavitamati kriyatam jadi kutopi labhati tatro lollomopi mullamekalam janma koti sukritoir nalabhati. Vancha kalpatarusya ke pasindu bhavacha patitanam pavanu Vaishnava.